Y'all, I hope you're doing well. Now, these days for me, on the other hand, have been super crazy. And though the move has been beautiful that we recently had, it's thrown me way off, okay? To stay sane, even when I'm tired, I need regular reset and recovery days so that I don't burn completely out. I'm busy all the dang time, but it's a must. But how do you know when you need a hard reset? I have no clarity and focus when this happens, can't make decisions, get very cranky, overwhelmed by everything, less productive than normal, don't have any get up and go, and I might even get headaches, stomach aches, and changes to my sleep and appetite. So I want to get straight into this self-care reset routine I use to feel better when I'm tired and burnt out. So let me know some of the things that you do, and please leave some video suggestions for me below, y'all. Yes, all items and things that I mentioned will be found down below in the description box, including my free 8-day supernatural video program. Let's get into it. When I wake up on a reset day, which usually happens on my weekends, I allow myself to lay there for just a few minutes. And I may even sleep in later if my body allows, but usually it does not. And this lets my mind settle though. It gives me the chance to brain dump instead of just jumping right into my day without any thought like I do during the week. And a side note, though some negatives come out in the brain dump, I try to focus on what I'm grateful for. If I need to visualize, I even take time to write that down. Here lately, I've been keeping one of my 5011 diffusers right next to me, and I usually keep the lemongrass and lavender on deck, which calms my mood early on and keeps me in a good mood. Another thing I cannot go without, especially on my reset days, is my Lumen. And I love this thing so much, I wake up to it every morning. In fact, I use it throughout my days. And Lumen is the sponsor of today's video. Lumen is an amazing concept, something I've never seen before. It's a handheld device and an app that measures your metabolism with just a breath. So I inhale and I exhale. And what happens is it measures what my metabolism is doing. Is it burning fat? Is it burning carbs? Is it burning both? So that helps to lead, guide, and direct my day, the decisions that I make, the kind of exercises I choose to do. If I choose to take it easy in a day, if I choose to eat more carbs, eat less carbs, eat a little bit more green. It's just an amazing device, and it gives me a number that helps me to figure out whether or not my body is doing this. And the help doesn't stop there. Y'all should know in the past this could only be used in labs, but now I have the everyday guide to health, fitness, and also my weight loss. And what I love about this is it also tells me about my nutrition before my feet hit the ground. Y'all, I'm talking about full-out meal plans with information on your nutrition, your macros, how many carbs, all of that. It takes the guesswork out of breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even snacks, so I don't feel like I have to guess everything. I can think about the food I've prepped and what I might want to stay away from. This is a game changer with not only understanding my daily macros for breakfast, lunch, dinner, before workouts, after workouts, before bed, but the great thing is that I take out the guesswork. And I'm feeling like I'm more in control and knowing what I'm actually feeding and giving back to my body in order for it to perform its best. So I'm definitely going to be mentioning more about this amazing device and how it fits into my day-to-day and how I've been using it later in the video. But go ahead and click the link in the description box to get your own Lumen, and the first 100 people to use promo code Dr. Nina will save $50. So even on the weekends, hubby gets up super early, so I have a little time to myself early in the morning. So before I set foot outside the bed, I write down my most pressing thoughts and things that I think need to get done so that they're out of my brain. Most of my anxiety, I don't know about y'all, but it comes from thinking about figuring out what I need to do even when I have the time to do it. In other words, I find things to worry about. When I write it down, I know it's in a safe space and somewhere where I'm clear on what I need to do instead of playing it over and over in my head. This includes big events for the next week or key things that need to be tended to, like doctor's appointments or even car service. I also like to read something uplifting, even if it's a simple Bible verse, and then I can safely get out of the bed and get on with my day. Since my resets usually happen on the weekend, I use that time to see some nature. I say I don't like going outside with the bugs and everything, but when I do, it makes me feel better and it lifts my spirits. Yes, I like going to the gym and all, but nothing beats a good walk or peek into nature, either alone or with a friend or significant other. And to be honest, I feel so free, like I get renewed or clear my head and my thoughts. To keep it absolutely 100, y'all, the way my anxiety is set up, I can play it cool, real cool. Y'all know Dr. Nina be cool, okay? But I can be on edge often. And then I get tired because all those nerves and things are built up, but I need to be put at rest. And being out in nature really helps me with that. I try to do that without social media, and I try to listen to things that put me at ease. And spending time with hubby out here, it really does help with the serenity and also connecting again with the earth. On reset days, I try to focus on physical improvements instead of simply getting clean in the shower or smelling better. I take time with my teeth, my hair, my skin, and my body, and even try to throw in some different things from my normal days so I can make it special. I treat my teeth well with gadgets and scrape my tongue, and yes, I cleanse and wash my face well, but I have found it helpful to research each month and find something new to throw in with my hair and even my skin. This month is the Clean Skin Club clean towels, try to say that fast, which I use for everything from makeup removal to exfoliation. Now they cut back on bacteria, they're biodegradable, and they're absorbent, so my skin loves them. And yeah, I still use paper towels, but these are a nice change in my routine, especially on a reset day. And the same thing goes for attention to my body, right? Because that's just an extension of my skin. And it's the fall, y'all, so I'm back to rocking heavy with Dove, especially the Age Embrace, which adds moisture back to my skin and leaves it feeling soft with the help of my African sponge and nets. Great duo. We ain't above drugstore over here, okay? I shave if needed outside of my normal waxing routine. I also finish with moisturizing products and those that seal in moisture. So I'm really careful about that, especially in the fall, looking at the quality of my skin, especially as I'm getting older. I cannot just be out here broke, ashy, and disgusted. We can't do that. We're not gonna fall back into bad habits. We gonna be out here moisturized and feeling good. So even then, I like my affordable duo, the balm Vaseline stuff, the gel oil, as well as the lotion. They make a great duo and they smell scrumptious, y'all. Now, while I'm an intermittent faster and fast till almost noon almost every day, I also incorporate ways to make informed decisions about my meal prepping, my food intake, and my physical activity so I feel my best. And while I like keeping a routine, sometimes I'm not the best at pinpointing exactly what my body needs each day because, okay, I got anxiety. I can't always hear it and see what it needs, but every day my needs are different. And on reset days, that's even more clear. Y'all, this is truly where Lumen has fit into my life. And I mean, before and after workouts, I've shown you early in the morning, but also at night. It's really helping to balance my nutrition plan and taking all that guesswork out. I'm able to know whether or not I'm burning stored fat or if I'm burning carbs for energy. And it's so clear, so easy just by that breath. And it's unlike any tool I've ever used before because supplements, you know, they get you a nice ways, but they're not going to get you as far as you might want to go. This gives me that cheat code so I understand my metabolism and it's backed by science. That's what I love. And y'all, I don't have that much time. I know y'all don't either. And for me, this is taking out having to think so heavily about what am I eating today, and I've already prepped this. What does this mean? It's making it so simple. In fact, it's made it more simple for my life and also for my husband's life. We recently took this when we traveled out of town to see our parents, and it was so nice to be able to know even the exercises that we could do while we were away that would be beneficial. So make sure you click that link in the description box and get your own Lumen because those first 100 people that use the promo code Dr. Nina will save $50. Even though a reset day should involve rest, sometimes I go ahead and clean out that fridge and do other needed things to help me prepare for my week. I do this so I make space for new food and keep track of what's in there. It helps me to avoid wasting food and stink disasters from coming from within. It simply helps the next week flow better and my sanity is much better as well. I get a head start on the laundry and just start to ensure that things are ready for the next day and rather than next week so that the house is more refreshed and I'm more at ease. It just makes everything flow better. It makes everything more accessible and it also ensures that I feel more prepared. On those good old reset days, I also like to make sure outside of basic meal prep, I spend time with my husband and my loved ones. Y'all, Instacart is my jam. Honestly, I probably could stay in the house forever if it wasn't for working out and if I could just keep using Instacart. But it can get out of hand. So this means I need to be intentional about grocery shopping shopping, and also preparing and eating meals together with family. It makes us feel more connected, and it also helps to keep each other encouraged and prepare for what we have to conquer next. It supports conversations and flow, and not only that, it also helps you to plan for things outside of working and your day-to-day stuff. So it keeps me in line in ways. And while it is important to have things that make things more accessible and easier, sometimes you do need to go out of your way, or what is seemingly out of your way, to break up the monotony of your day and your week so you feel like you're doing more. On reset days, I make it a point to take some extra time to fine tune and groom because I have a little extra time. So I check for outside the nose hairs that might be talking as I do. That's just a thing for me, okay? It might not be for you, but I do a little light trimming across my face that needs some love. And instead of waxing, I just use the option of my Perfect Finish Trimmer by Hydro Silk. And I love that thing because it's waterproof and it does everything. And on reset days, I do all the abnormal stuff, like a jelly mask. I've been getting into these jelly masks, y'all. I use the one with the hyaluronic acid right now and the oil control. I love these because they help to add moisture back into the skin. They help to reduce fine lines and wrinkles and help to soften the skin. And they can also be used across the body. So they can be used on the legs, armpits, and even for vajacials. I also take the time to add all 200 of my earrings to my jewelry cleaner to ensure that they receive love and my jewelry is fully sanitized and ready for the week. This also gives me a chance to pay close attention to my ears, making sure that they're very clean, though I clean them daily. This is a special cleaning task. And also take my time with removing my little peel off hyaluronic acid and oil control jelly mask with my towelettes, and then making sure that I tone and moisturize properly. This doesn't have to be a super expensive process, but it does help me to feel like I've reset my body overall and I feel my absolute best. And while I've been making it a point to open my day with Lumen, I've also made it a point to close my day with Lumen so that I know before going to bed if I'm burning a lot of carbs and if I might expect to wake up to burning fat. And it's been great. So make sure you check the link down below and use my code Dr. Nina for your $50 off. I hope y'all have enjoyed today's video. And one of the biggest things I want you to take from today is that rest is essential to strengthening your mind and your body. Don't be ashamed of taking a break and giving back to yourself with a reset. Make sure that you comment, share this video with someone who can use it, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. Beautiful brown baby doll. Peace. Check the links in the description for my free and new Dr. Nina's Mentorship Facebook group, which is a group of like-minded individuals looking to progress, grow, and support one another along the way. The Now That's Life podcast is about to go into season 2, so I suggest you go ahead and subscribe to the podcast on all your major podcasting platforms. All descriptions and links for that and my free supernatural video course are found below. Thanks so much for all the love and support over on my new website. If you haven't already, go ahead and check it out and join me for new ways to interact with me, giveaways and prizes, weekly emails, as well as my free 8-day supernatural video course, which is free when you sign up.